Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal and I am 27 years old. I am very passionate about healthy living, healthy lifestyles, health and wellness, fitness, all that good stuff are things that interest me a lot, and they're things that I love to talk about and love to do. So you guys read the title, so you know what today's video is going to be about. However, I do want there to be an exchange of information. I want you to comment below if there's something that you know that might be helpful to me, and I'll try to provide you guys with as much information as I can. Don't mind my dog Nash back there walking around. But anyway, so like I said, you guys read the title for today, so I want to just hop right into what the topic of the day is, because I know when I watch YouTube videos, I do not like when there's like 10 minutes before we actually get to the topic. So, how you want to lose 15 pounds in 3 months. Let me preface things. So right now, I am about 159 pounds. Typical weight for me is around 158, and that's been my weight when I've been in like tip-top shape, like almost zero extra fat around my stomach, and feeling like a ninja, like I can go do anything I put my mind up to. And then that's also been my weight sometimes where there's a little more fluff than I would like around my midsection. Like now, I still think that I'm in pretty good shape. I don't have an issue with my body per se. However, it's important to note that people don't only lose weight when they're obese, or if they have health issues, or if they're insecure with their bodies. People lose weight for all sorts of reasons. For myself, someone who is, I think, in fairly good shape, I can do a lot physically. I think my body looks fine. However, I've just always had a good amount of muscle tone, and so muscle obviously is more dense than fat is. So I carry my weight, I think, well. However, my goal for losing weight is it's just because there's already so much that I can do now physically, and I just know that being a little lighter will take things up a notch for me. They'll make things a little bit easier for me. I enjoy running, I enjoy plyometrics, I enjoy functional training, lifting, like everything. I enjoy it all. Running, for example, I can run pretty quickly now, but if I was 15 pounds less, I would naturally just be able to run faster. That's just a fact. So that's my goal. And so even before the new year, for the past couple months, I have been focusing on just trying to watch what I'm eating and just trying to trim down a little. This is not something that I'm trying to do super aggressively, so I'm not trying to do any like fad diets, any crash diets, any extreme caloric deficits, nothing like that. So I'm basically going to take you through the different aspects that I consider while losing these 15 pounds, because my goal right now is to be 150 is cool. My goal right now is to be around 145. So the 15 pounds, and right now it's projected for me to have that gone in about 2.5 months or so, probably about 2 months, depending on how consistent I am. That's what it all boils down to. So I'm going to start with number 1, tracking calories. Tracking calories. I have tracked calories on and off for about 8 years now. I started back in college, and I used Lose It, the Lose It app. I've used MyFitnessPal before. However, Lose It is the app that I've been more consistent on. It's the one I got to first, and I really enjoy it. So they're set up basically the same. So if you're just now getting into tracking calories, you can use either or, honestly, and they both serve a great purpose. I do have the app linked to my Apple Watch, so it will, record any workouts that I do. I do not eat back calories. So when I say I don't eat back calories, I mean so for example, my caloric allowance for the day is around 1870, about 1,870 calories or so. When it gives you your total for the day, anything you eat is going to be subtracted from that total, right? And it's going to let you know how many calories that you have left to eat for the day before you've reached your limit. Some apps, I know Lose It used to do it automatically a few years ago, but for example, if I go on a 30-minute walk and my Apple Watch records that and it puts me at, say, 98 calories that I burned, then the way Lose It used to work, it would add those 98 calories back to the amount that I have left for the day, no matter what I've eaten. So then now the amount that I have left to eat for the day is 98 plus calories. So stop doing that. I think if you record your own workouts in there, there's a section at the bottom where you can add a workout yourself in the Lose It app, and it will subtract calories. I just don't eat the calories back, so I still go based off the number that I have for the entire day. That's the number I go off of. So if anything is burned extra, that's just a plus, and it's going to help me reach my goal a little faster. So I know some people may be apprehensive about counting calories. It's honestly not something that you have to stay super, super, super diligent with for a very long period of time. After you've done it so often, especially if you're someone who eats typically the same things most days, like your snacks, if you eat yogurt with granola and nuts, then if you eat that again tomorrow, you already know the amount of calories that's in that snack, considering you're using the same measurements, the same amounts of everything that you're adding to it. Like I said, I've done it on and off because, I do have a pretty good idea, I guess, of like the total that I'm eating, but some things can catch you off guard, and that's why it is important to count calories. You don't have to sit there and like every single time you put something in your mouth, record it down. If that works for you, do it. However, you can do, sometimes I record stuff at the end of the day, or sometimes at the beginning of the day if I know I'm going to be busy. And I pretty much have mapped out, like I'm eating pretty much the same thing I ate yesterday. I'm going to eat the protein bar this morning. I'm going to eat a sandwich for lunch. I'm going to eat this for snack. Let me just go ahead and put that stuff in there. If it changes, I'll go back later and delete or readjust amounts or whatever. So that's huge because weight loss is literally boiled down to calories in versus calories out. And I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video and you've tried to lose weight before and you've researched things about weight loss, you've probably heard that a few times. So that's just science. If you have an app or you have some way of knowing the amount of calories that you're putting in your body and your basal, caloric expenditure is this number, regardless if you go on a 30-minute walk or you lay in bed all day, those calories in versus calories out and like what calories you're using just to survive, you're still going to be losing some type of weight. Maybe not at the rate that you want to, but it'll still happen. Okay, so my number 2 thing that I've been doing, I'm already pretty active. Sometimes I'm more active than others. Honestly, before the pandemic hit, I was in a much more consistent routine with going to the gym. Things were convenient. And the gyms just work a little bit differently now, at least where I'm at. I'm in Hawaii right now, and some of the gyms, it's just a line to get in. Like, it just depends on the capacity and so on and so forth. I did end up getting a membership at another gym, and so I've been going to the gym more frequently these last couple months, probably since November or so. I was doing a lot of outdoor workouts throughout quarantine and throughout the pandemic though. So I do enjoy a mixture, but I like to have options. So for me, going to the gym does not have to be, there's been times where I've gone to the gym and I'm in there for an hour and a half, like consistently for a while, because that's just what I'm into. But going to the gym does not have to be an hour and a half thing every time you go. It doesn't even have to be an hour thing. I will go in the gym sometimes and do a quick 20-minute workout. I love circuits. So if you guys want circuit workouts, comment below and let me know, by the way. But I love circuits. I love programming, making my own workouts. So I can go in, grab a dumbbell, and I will make like maybe 5-part circuit, run through it about 4 to 5 times, and that's maybe 30 minutes. That's a longer workout, but sometimes I'll go in and just do pretty simple stuff. Working out is not about the quantity, it's honestly about quality, and that sounds cliche. However, when you're putting effort into your movements and making sure they're done properly and so on and so forth, and then the consistency, that's what will get you stronger. Going in the gym one day and lifting really heavy dumbbells, that'll make you feel sore the next day, but that's not going to guarantee that you're going to be stronger in 3 weeks. Being consistent, so if you go in and lift 10-pound dumbbells every day for 2.5 weeks, that's what's going to guarantee you're going to be stronger by the time that 3rd week comes. So varying my workouts is a big thing. And then also outside of just gym workouts and formal workout sessions is the small stuff that you don't really notice as much or consider to be exercising or working out as much. So we do, like I said, I have a dog here, so walking the dogs, we have another one. Walking the dogs is something that is done every single day, a couple times a day. So I might not turn on my watch and record it as a workout. However, that's me moving around. That is me getting some exercise. I actually just got back I'm off work today, so I just got back from a trail and took him, and we walked for like 30 minutes, and something like that, I'm not considering it to be a workout for the day. It can be. I can do that and be perfectly content because I'm counting my calories and I know that, you know, nothing's really going to get thrown off the rest of the day, and I did some movement. So, but I'm still going to go out and do something for myself later on as far as exercise goes. But things like that are like the old school, you know, people would say park your car way back from the entrance of a store or a mall or whatever. I do that honestly out of habit at this point because I've done it for so long. And stuff like that adds up. Taking the stairs, if you take the stairs, I'm so guilty of this, and then people make fun of me for it, but I do lunges a lot when I go upstairs. I skip steps, and I don't do it like when I'm out in the mall maybe, or like in really public places. However, a lot of flights of stairs that I come across, I'll skip a step when I'm walking, and I'll just kind of go slower, and I feel, you know, my glutes tighten, my hamstrings. Stuff like that you don't even have to think that much about, and it's so quick that you don't even consider it a workout. So those are great for burning those extra calories and just making your overall lifestyle a little more active. Okay, my number 3 thing is sleep. Sleep. So currently my job, I alternate between days and night shift. It is terrible as it sounds. It is. I do not like night shift whatsoever. Never have, probably never will. And it is stressful for me. It's stressful on my body. And some people handle it better than others. There's people I work with that absolutely love working at night, but that's just not me. So there used to be a point, honestly not that long ago, when being on night shift was so troublesome for me. I feel like the couple weeks that I was on night shift would be me surviving on naps, because I would get off work and not be able to fall asleep right away, or either fall asleep. And I wake up super early naturally. About 4 to 5 a.m. is typically when I wake up on my own every single morning. So imagine, you know, you're getting off at, you know, midnight, maybe not going to sleep until about 1:30 in the morning, and then you're up at 4 or 5, not by choice. So that was happening a lot. So then I'd go ahead and, you know, not even necessarily get up and start moving around and doing a bunch of stuff, but I would be awake, and I'd have to take a quick nap before work, and my sleep quality was just poor. It was honestly poor. And I had people suggest, like, oh, why don't you take melatonin? Why don't you take this and that? I actually don't like taking too many supplements, too much medicine, so on and so forth. I do like vitamins, minerals, so I don't know why I was so reluctant to melatonin. Maybe just because it was like a sleep aid, so I just didn't want to do anything that would mess with my sleep. However, I did eventually bite the bullet, and I started taking melatonin at night. I did that for about 2 weeks or so. I took the gummy, so the dosage for the gummy is like 2. So I started off with a half a gummy for a couple days, and increased to 1 gummy, then 1.5. Then I did 2 for about 3 days. And on the 4th day, I was so groggy and so tired that entire day that I was like, nope, can't do it. Skipped a day and kind of worked my way back down and did 1. I'm actually not taking it right now. However, when I was taking it, I noticed an almost immediate difference in the amount that I was able to sleep. So I was able to sleep longer, and I did feel like my quality of sleep was just better, which is one of the main benefits of melatonin, is just supporting restful sleep, more restful sleep. So that was important for me, and I do notice that, and it's a fact too. I notice it in my own body, but it's a fact that sleep and proper sleep helps you to burn fat, helps your body to have energy, helps your immune system, so on and so forth. Like, I can go on for days about the benefits of sleep. It's super, super important. And so getting that sleep has given me new energy. I don't have to take naps at all when I'm on night shift, which I am right now. I don't have to take naps during the day. I can, you know, wake up early in the morning still and make it through the entire day, all the way through my night shift, and feel completely fine. I'm naturally tired at the end of the day, but I don't have that exhaustion that I was feeling before. And so the energy that I have to eat properly and go to the gym, all those things are like a domino effect. A lot of you may have noticed that sometimes when you are lacking sleep, you do tend to reach for sugary stuff. You do tend to reach for burgers, fries, chips, obviously coffee, sodas, candy. And it's a subconscious thing, or like for me, I just want a snack. If I'm super tired, I already have like an urge to snack majority of the time, but when I'm tired, it's on a whole different level, and your body is honestly just reaching for anything it can, trying to pull energy and sugar out of stuff. So you have to be mindful of that when you're tired also, just to kind of tune out the cravings, and it'll be okay. Just try to focus on doing what you need to do to get more restful sleep. Get an app that has different rain sounds and stuff. That's what I have. or, you know, take melatonin, try to, you know, wind down a little bit before your normal bedtime. Just do something that's going to help you and not hurt you. Okay, guys, so we went through those few things that I am doing in order to drop some weight. I'm already dropping weight. It's a pretty consistent rate. Right now, I'm only doing about half a pound a week, but typically it does end up being more than half a pound a week. I have one of those body types where I lose easily, gain easily, and especially when I'm consistent and eating pretty clean, I can drop weight off pretty quickly. And you also know how much of that is water weight sometimes, but my weight is dropping consistently. Like I said, I'm about 159 right now. I will keep you guys updated. Please ask me any questions that you have, or let me know any comments also, and I'd be glad to answer them. Yeah, I do want to keep you guys updated, and I do want to let you know things that I come across that help me. And if you guys come across anything that's helping you, please let me know. Like I said, I'm really passionate about the whole healthy lifestyle and wellness thing. So I love learning about new things that can help my body, other people's bodies. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. If you feel like anything in the video did help you, please like the video. That'll let me know that it did do something positive for you. It did help you in some way, and it'll help me kind of tailor the content that I'll be coming out with later. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope everyone has a great month of January, and yeah, stay consistent with your New Year's goals. Bye, guys.